Hey guys, this is Matt Tacker5769 here with the Technology Show 3-7-11. This is going to be the 1 month anniversary of the Technology Show with a special Apple Technology Show. And as you see, I have the Apple background. Okay. Also, as you can see, I have some Apple products on here. The MacBook, which is the 13.3-inch MacBook. Apple Magic Mouse that you can set up Bluetooth with. That's how you connect it with the Apple. The iPod Touch, third generation, without the camera on the front and back. And the Apple wireless keyboard for the MacBook. Okay. First off, though, I want to talk a little bit about the iPad. The iPad 2 was just announced last week, or Friday, which was a couple of days ago, and it's going to have a camera on the front. I'll just use this for a demonstration because it's basically just an enlarged iTouch. It's going to have a camera on the front and the back, and you can get it in white or black. And it's going to be the same exact price as the iPad before, and with the 3G Wi-Fi, it's going to be the same exact price on how much you want it and everything. I think it was 4 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes was for the Wi-Fi one, would be $500, starting at $500, and it goes up, and most of their products, except for one, which would be 3G and Wi-Fi, with the 64 gigabyte one, is the most expensive one. It's $800 or something like that, and that's the most expensive one. Also, it's going to have the new GarageBand, where you can. It has a drum. It has instruments on there, so you can play the drums with your finger. Do keyboard with your finger, and the harder you press it, you know how on a keyboard the harder you jam your finger on the keyboard, keyboard, the louder it is and the more intense it is. You can also do that on the iPad because of the signaling device inside of the iPad. The iPad is also thinner than the other one. The other one was maybe, I think it was 3 centimeters, something like that. This one is they took 1/3 off the thickness of it, and they also dumbed it down to 1.5 pounds instead of having this huge, boulder in your hand. They dumbed it down on how thick it is, same exact price, and also the iMovie. The iMovie now on the iPad, you can enlarge it and do precision and precision editing to where you can do every single thing you can do on the MacBook with iMovie, and plus more because they added 2 new themes, or a couple of new themes to the iPad, and they don't have it for the MacBook out yet, even though that this is. This isn't 11, it's 09, and this one is 11 on the iLife. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the Magic Mouse. Or wait, no, let's stay back on the iPad. I need to say a couple things. There's also a new case for it, where there's this magnetic strip on the side where you snap it on, and it automatically auto-aligns it. So the back is supposed to cover itself, so if you drop it, it's supposed to not do any damage, which I still kind of want a case. But this is a screen cover to where there's a magnet clip, and you can get it in polyester or leather, and you clip it onto the side, and then it auto-aligns it onto the thing, and it goes to sleep whenever it's on it, and then whenever you lift it up a little bit, it turns it back on. Also, with that new cover, there's these little edges in it where you can fold it up, and use it as like a typing, like where it has like this little prop up right here. You can fold it up where it has this little prop up right here, like a keyboard, and it's for like typing, so you can type on it when it's propped up. Also, you can do that to set it up when you're watching a movie, so you don't have to have your head down like that, hurting your neck. And that's the new cover. You can get it in a bunch of different colors. It's starting at $49 for the polyester one, and then $69 for the leather one. Okay, now going on to the mouse. The Magic Mouse released a while back, and they're starting to. It went so well that they're starting to package it inside of the iMacs. Whenever you buy an iMac, basically what you do is you click on it. It just senses your touch. It's like this, but you actually have to click down, to click, and you can, click and stuff. And to right click, you don't do the 2-finger thing. You just don't right click, or you can go in and set it to where if you do the other finger, you can click it like on the right side, and then it'll sense that your finger is on that side, and then it'll right click for you. And then you can go down and select it and stuff with that. Also, what I found really cool is instead of scrolling with the 2 fingers and the finger getting caught up and not going as fast as the other one, and then on the trackpad, this one you just do 1 finger and it scrolls down and up. And like, let's say you're doing a PDF file and you were making a logo, and it's so zoomed in that you need to look around, and you don't want to go to the bars, go to the right or go to the left, and then go up, then go down, and then try to figure out where your logo is on that screen. With this, you can just go around so you can actually scroll over to the left and stuff. Also, whenever you're on the internet, to scroll over through pages that you were previously on, so let's say you're on Google and you search Bulletstorm, and then you click on Wikipedia Bulletstorm, and they figure out that's not what you want. With your 2 fingers, you can just slide it to the left, and then it'll go back to that page, and it'll go back to the page that you were on, so you can go back and pick which one you really wanted instead of that. That's just faster. Instead of having to go up and click the arrow, you can just slide it with 2 fingers since your hand's already there anyway. And this is also connected with Bluetooth. So on this, you can go up and set it up on Bluetooth. I'll do a how-to video on that. And yeah. And now for the wireless keyboard. The wireless keyboard is Bluetooth, so you can set it up, and you can just do it the same way, and I'll show you how to do that one too in a second. And so you set it up, and once you do that, see, I like this even with the MacBook, because I like setting my MacBook up to displays, and then I can, like play games on it. So I can hook my MacBook to display and have it right here, and I can play my game without having to have the MacBook up to me, having the screen open, and where it's mirror display where you see both, and it just hurts my eyes. So this really comes in handy with MacBooks and iMacs, but now they're starting to ship it with iMacs because it's become so popular and so handy, and it's worked really well. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about the 3rd generation iPod Touch. This released a while back, and I know how everybody knows all about it and stuff, but I'll just show you guys a couple of tips if you guys didn't know, just a couple of things. Whenever you let's say you're on, let me pull up something. Let's say you're on Game Center, and you got a bunch of achievements on things, and your friends won't friend you, and and you have a bunch of achievements and they won't believe it that you have it, you can go here. I'm going to do cut the rope and achievements. And this shows me all the achievements that I have on cut the rope. And oh crap. And then after that, I can go down and scroll down to the achievements. The achievement that they don't believe that I have. And let's say quick finger. Click on quick finger, or you don't have to. But once you have that up, this button right here and the menu button, press them both at the same time. You should see a flash, and it should take a picture of that. You can go over to pictures, photos, and then click save photos, and now I have it saved on there, right there. So that's a tip right there. Another tip is, if you guys didn't know, right here, if you scroll over again, it'll go to it'll go over to a search menu, and you can search for apps. Let's say I want to search for Angry Birds. The Angry Birds pops up right there. Click on that, and it'll go straight to the app. Double click on the menu button, and it'll go straight to the home thing. That's the last tip. So you have a bunch of apps like I do, you can just go straight over there. That's all for the iPod Touch. Okay, now I'm going to show you on my MacBook how to set up the Apple wireless mouse and the wireless keyboard. Let's go. Hey guys, this is Matt Tech at 5769 here. After all that, now I'm going to show you how to do the how to connect your Apple wireless keyboard and your Magic Mouse. Okay, first you want to go here. Let me close out of this. First, you want to go to System Preferences. Let that come up. Okay, then here, right? Let me disconnect. Okay, with that out of the way, you're going to want to go to Bluetooth. Then here, let me go ahead and take these out. Remove. So you can start from scratch. Remove. Okay, so you're going to come to this, No Devices. Click Set Up New Device. This will come up. It's searching for Bluetooth devices. Whenever it's doing that, on the side of your keyboard, click the power button, and then there's a green light that should show up on the top of it, which I just did that. It still searches for it for a while. Okay, found my keyboard. I'm going to do keyboard first. Click on that, click continue. It's connecting it. Okay, it's connecting. Okay, now whenever this passkey comes up, you're going to want to type it on your keyboard. So 8, 2, 2, oh, come on. Okay. Since I did not do it fast enough, I need to retry it. Just trying to pair with it. The green light should be blinking right now. So you're going to want to click 8, 2, 2. This one's just mine. You should have a different one because your Apple one is different. Your Apple is different. Okay, so pair that. Now that's all ready to go. And whenever it disconnects, just either restart your computer because it's not working, or see if your keyboard is on. Okay, that's ready. Now let's connect my Apple mouse. Okay, you're going to look at the bottom, and you should switch it down off. Make sure there's batteries in it first, though. I made that mistake. Okay, once it's off, click Add. Then switch it back on until it starts blinking, and then it should find it. Then click on it. Click Continue. Once it's connected with it, it's done. Quit. See, look, now they're both. Now I'm going to show you how to go back and make sure that you can right click with this. Secondary click. Okay. With one finger, see, that's the only way you can do it. Secondary click right here. I'll click that and it should show the image right here. So you lift up that finger and then you right click. That's how you right click. But you have to go into the mouse, then click secondary click and click right. But you have to make sure that you have the next software update. Otherwise, it will show it as one of the older wired mouses that you have to that plugs into the USB, and you can't do that right click because it actually has a right click button. And right here, that's just showing a little image of the swiping that I was showing you guys, that I was telling you guys about earlier. Screen zoom. You can, I didn't mention this, but you can, click Control, and then you can scroll in, and so you can scroll in. It's not working right now. Anyway. So with that, screen zoom, you can click that on. Control, you can zoom in, zoom out, with just a one little scroll like this. We'll show you right here. But the only thing that I don't like about that is that it distorts the image, and I do not like that at all. This has been The Technology Show 3-7-11. Thanks for watching. This has been the Apple Report. Bye-bye.